What's up, YouTubers? So in this video I'm going to give you a basic introduction and a walk around of one of my newest and latest projects, Frank, my snowmobile. So I guess I'll just do the same sort of thing I did with the introduction to my car. I'll walk you around, show you inside out, and what I've done with it so far. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Double-digit thousands.
Alright, so here's Frank. He's a 1989 Ski-Doo Safari Saga 377. So basically how I got him was, it was a friend of mine in my brother's snowmobile, and it had been sitting here for a while. He wasn't really making much use of it, so my brother ended up buying it for me for Christmas for about 40 bucks. And it wasn't in the greatest of shape. It still isn't in the greatest of shape, but it's better than it was, and I'll show you, give you a walk around, show you what I did to it, show you what's to come. Alright, so here's a couple pictures to show you the before and after the restoration process. Wink wink. But anyways, yeah, it didn't start out great. Minus the skis being off. I tried to switch them out with some of my brother's Exciter skis, extend them a little bit, but that didn't really work out. But yeah, there was no windshield. They had the windshield with it. The barrier around the windshield wasn't great. The weather stripping wasn't there. There were tons and tons of cracks in the hood, and the headlight was hardly holding on. The seat was in horrible shape. So anyways, I'll show you another picture. I ended up reupholstering the seat, made it completely out of duct tape, and luckily there was a little bit of a wood base here left off to use as a reference to reupholster the entire seat. So I made my own out of some vinyl, sort of like siding style wood, and then dried out all the foam and wrapped it in duct tape, stuck the taillight on there, and it was basically good to go. So here's a good look at the insides of it. Obviously it's not in the greatest of shape right now. There's some leftover belt that I exploded. And then this belt, don't be fooled by it. That's off my brother's old Exciter. I call it my limp home belt or whatever. It goes, but not really. It'll get me out of a pinch. I wish I would have had it back when I got stuck and he had to haul me home, but I'll tell you more about that story later. But anyways, as you can see here, there's a missing motor mount, so it's kind of just held in there by a chain. Works great, but yeah, I'm gonna need to get a motor mount for it soon. It seems to be wearing on the belt quite a bit. At least the old one was, but I didn't know much about the condition of the belt or where it had come from or what had been done to it or whatever. And then mechanical disc brakes. What else? Yeah, the pipe's starting to rot out pretty good. But anyways, yeah, 377cc Rotax. It originally did, seems how it's the special edition, have an electric starter, which you can still see right here. That's why there's cogs right there. But anyways, yeah, I'm planning on wiring that up in the future just to kind of show off, you know. I have a 1989 snowmobile with electric start. Piece of cake. I think that's about it for the insides. I'll show you what needs to be done to it in a minute. So in addition to the motor mount and the belt, I'm thinking this might have been the culprit for straining me and losing the original belt, but this intake right here has completely come loose, which stinks. This one I'm not going to use the zip ties like I did for the rest of it. I'll show you a close-up of the hood later what I ended up having to do with it. But this right here, yeah, this is not going to get zip tied. This is going to get some proper hardware, not drywall screws, no nothing. Nuts and bolts. It'll be on there nice and tight, so I don't have any more issues there. And then right here, you can see it's just the headlight housing. I already got a new headlight for it. High and low beams, everything work. I just really have to, you can see there's some silicone here. Silicone it in there, and yeah, then it'll plug it in and it'll basically be ready to go. So, I mean, it's a pretty good setup. There's not much that needs to be done to it overall. Alright, so here's a good look at how I fixed the hood and the windshield. Basically, where I got the name Frank, this is where I got the name for the snowmobile. As I was Frankensteining it back together, yeah, I know, so creative, I decided I was going to call it Frank. So, anyways, there's a big crack here, big crack there, For the windshield, it wasn't cracked or anything, but I decided just to go with the basic Frankenstein zip ties too, just to follow the theme of the snowmobile. And then here I secured this with nuts and bolts. Made sure, because you know, the last thing if I'm you know on a trip at night, the last thing I want to do is lose my headlight. That would really be a shame. So here's a good look at the seat and how it's worn over the last few months. It's held up really well. The strap's still there. You know, there's some pretty bad rusting, and it doesn't have the luggage rack anymore, but that's okay. It's kind of a pain to pick up too. It's more of a handle than it was like a luggage rack sort of thing, but you could attach the luggage rack to it if you wanted to. It's held up really well. I mean, it flexes really well. It's still fairly stiff. In my opinion, probably a little. I think I wrapped it a little too stiff, because right here you can see there's a pretty big piece here. I gotta repair that, get some more duct tape for that. But yeah, the shocks are still good. No pogo sticking going on, and it actually works pretty great. It has a really interesting suspension, like I've never seen before. On the rear, it sort of comes out and then straight down, but yeah, it runs over everything sort of like a tank. You don't even feel like those really big humps. It just whoop right over top of them. Last but not least, this is like what the driver would see. As you can see here, it's got that heat start. It's still the electric start style, so you can it's the 3-click style, so push it in and you can start it up. But obviously I don't have that hooked up yet, so I can't do that. And there's no battery. The battery rack rusted out and fell. Primer. It's a pull start too, so if your electric start goes, you're not completely screwed. And then some more Frankenstein here. Gauges, they all still work. Oil indicator works. Brake light works. For some reason it has the brake indicator light, but the brake light doesn't work. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was just made that way to look like it had met safety standards. I'm not sure. You have a small bag right here. It was sort of like a plastic. It rotted out, but there was sort of like a plastic thing for a map there. And then you have your tether, which still works great, actually. A lot of those go over time, but that one didn't. High and low beams, kill switch, throttle, brake, all in good working condition. Gas gauge still works. Everything works. So, yeah, let me start it up for you real quick. I don't want to wear on it too bad, but anyways, yeah, you can see it smoking from the belt. That's actually not coming from the pipe. That was coming from the belt. But yeah, I guess that about sums it up. So yeah. Alright you guys, so that was Frank, one of my latest projects. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to like, comment, rate, subscribe. Definitely leave a comment down below in the comments section. Let me know how I'm doing so far and how you like the whole new channel genre or whatever I've been going with lately. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.
Counting double-digit thousands.